Meow. Meow. Hello. Very nice to see you, everybody. Hello, how are we? It's your beautiful, your great, your most gorgeous VTuber. Very cute, very nice, very, very, very cool VTuber. Honey Label, right over here. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. And very nice to see you again. How are we all doing today? I hope you guys are doing very, very well. In today's stream, we'll be working on a couple of commissions. Well, actually only one commission. We'll be working in this one commission for a bit, about an hour, and then we'll go right to bed. Because tomorrow we have work again. I'm quite the working bear. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. Today's stream is gonna be chiller. Because we're working really, really hard on a commission. We're doing a couple things. I got in thankfully, I got permission from my commissioner to be able to show it to you guys right now. Today, we'll be showing you guys a bit of what I'm working on. And what I wanted to what I want to do is to make sure that the commission looks nice. I want to work on the inking and the inking part of it. So we'll be working on that. I already have the sketch. I'll show it to you guys in a minute. I'm actually opening it up right now. Yeah. I have about 3 commissions right now. If you guys want to commission me, actually they're kind of close right now because as you can see, I have a lot of things to do. But maybe I'll open them in the future if any of you guys like my drawings and my things. I do appreciate it a lot. Is that hi Okumura? Hi, hello. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. To see you do. No. Hi, hello. We're now on YouTube, right? Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now. I've been streaming on YouTube for about 3 days now. Estoy streameando en YouTube por 3 días. About that long. Just this week I started. Solo esta semana I started. Yeah. Of course. So, we'll be going to the drawing. Let's go to the drawing board right now. Right. There we go. Okay. So, this is for a kickback cover. And we'll be working on the inking board for a bit here. Here's the character from my commissioner. So I want to Está bien para. Yeah, actually I'm gonna stay right here because I actually really like it. I don't think I'm coming back to Twitch. Or the little purple area. I like YouTube more. I use it more. You want to practice your English, right? Yeah, a bit more. Yeah, of course. But I just feel a bit more comfortable streaming in English, actually. So that's what I'll be doing from now on. I really like it. I feel comfortable. I'm able to be a bit more jokey. Cause I watch a lot of other VTubers in English, so I mostly speak in English now. That's a bit of the thing to play. Yeah, now. Yeah, probably do a couple of Spanish streams here and then if I'm in the mood for it. But right now we're just doing English. Yeah. So, plus, we'll be working on this drawing. I have to do the inking, as you can see. Started with this part. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this drawing? I like it a lot. I was able to do it quite fast. So, I'll be kind of cleaning up the sketchy parts. Making it a nice, clean sketch that kind of combines with the other commission that I worked on. So, they both go together quite well. And basically that's just basically today's stream. I have a bionic finger, you guys. I have to show it. Oh, there we go. This is the other commission that I worked on. So, we want to match kind of the ideals, the figures into them. And kind of make them sort of similar. So, we're working on that one. And... How your day been? My day has been quite well. Today has been kind of a weird day. I was kind of disoriented. I'm really tired. Cause I didn't sleep as much as I wanted to sleep. Not necessarily because I had things to do, but mostly because I just didn't want to sleep. Sometimes I just want to stay more time on my phone, okay? And that's not good. You guys shouldn't do that. But honestly, yeah. I just wanted to stay more time and watch more TikTok. So, my sleep kind of got messed up and I woke up with not much energy, which can be resolved with a bit of caffeine, but not too much. You have to cut back on caffeine. Make sure you're not drinking that much caffeines. Make sure you're taking care of that part. Today's day was quite nice. Right now we're working on this nice drawing. I wanted to work a bit more. I was thinking of working on the mascot for a concurso. How do you call that in English? How do you say that in English? For a concurso. For for something you can win. For a contest. There we go. Thank you, Brain. You're welcome, Brain. Yeah, for a contest. So I was thinking of making a mascot for a contest, for a mascot contest of something very important here in my country. But I thought if I do really well and I win, and I did the and I made the mascot on stream, you guys would probably know my name. So I don't want that. No, I don't want that. I guess you guys already know I'm Honey Label, so whatever. I guess so, but you know, I don't like that much of attention. I'm actually quite a shy bear. Hi, Shinigami. Hello, how are you doing? Today we're drawing. How was your day today? How was everything? But yeah, I've been thinking of working a little bit on the mascot. I thought out a couple ideas, and hopefully I can place even a little bit, because the money that you can make, I would love it. And also, if you could make like a little what do you call it, that little plushies. You can get plushies made, or like character costumes. You can also get those. I really like those. I was investigating a little bit about that, and in Japan there's something called yuru chara, which are characters that are used for different like organizations. For example, the police, they have a yuru chara, which is a character, and they made it so it could connect with people a little bit better, and it actually worked. So mascots are very important in Japan, for example. I'm very interested in Japan, as you can see. Most of us VTubers are quite interested in Japan. Yeah. But I really like the mascot culture. I like how they can make really cute things, and I really like cute things. I like cute characters. I was kind of an OG, not necessarily OG. I was kind of an earlier Sanrio fan when I was younger. So now it's a lot more popular and a lot more mainstream, but way back then, a lot of the mascot characters that came from Japan, I had to make my own merch from them. I remember one of my first my graphic design works that I've ever did was a mini notebook for my Barbie dolls that I made in Word. That was it was a Rilakuma book, which was super cute, and that also inspired me to make honey. You know, for me to have this very cute, very, very bear-like, you know, figure. So you can see how the mascots and like Japanese mascots are quite a big part of me, and the things that I like. So I'm quite fond of them. I'm quite fond of Rilakuma, though I'm a little bit more of a core Rilakuma girl. I don't know if you guys have seen Rilakuma. He's a bear. He's like brown and has the little his ears kind of like mine. Core Rilakuma is also a bear. If I'm not mistaken, she's she. I believe so. There's like 3 characters. There's Rilakuma, Core Rilakuma, and then the little chicken. I don't remember the name right now, and I probably won't remember because I never learned it. But Core Rilakuma, she's super cute, and she's pink. And so you guys know pink's the best color, so of course I'm gonna like her. Yeah, I'm quite a big fan. Hi. Hello. I'm working on somebody's commission right now. I wonder who. Working. Yeah, I do like a lot of Japanese mascots. I quite like Japanese mascots. Yurucharas are super cute. Mega cute. Super cute. But yeah, I was thinking of kind of the concept. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about mascots? What's the weirdest mascot you guys have seen? I know there's Dr. Simi in Mexico, and I know there's probably other little characters you can find in the countries. Hello. Guten Tag. Konnichiwa. 你好 Bonjour. My favorite character, yeah, it's probably Rilakkuma. From Sanrio, that's gonna be a hard. I still haven't decided who's my favorite character. I did like cinnamon roll a lot, and I have a bunch of cinnamon roll things, because now it's quite easy to find cinnamon roll things. But way back then, he wasn't as popular. So I really like him. I also like Pom Pom Pudding. Pom Pom Pudding. Tengo derecho a tener mis cosas de Pom Pom Pudding. Yeah, you know? Because he's yellow and he's fat and he likes food. And I feel quite he's like my spirit animal. He's quite like me. So I like him a lot. I do like Cinnamon Roll too. I like Hello Kitty too, but you know, Hello Kitty, she's been there all the time. Of course we love Hello Kitty. Up some Hello Kitty pajamas. And who else? My Melody, she's super cute, but I cannot get over the little head thing that she has. I just don't think it's the cutest thing ever. I'm sorry, my Melody fans. Hermit is also cute, but she's a purple girl. And I'm a pink girl. I'm not a purple girl. You're either a purple girl or you're a pink girl. Or you're a pink purple girl. And if you're a pink purple girl, you like Kuromi because she's pink and purple. And Kuromi and my Melody kind of go together. But I don't feel very like strongly about any of both of them. So yeah. I do think they're very cute, of course, but you know, I don't feel like completely, you know, pulled to one another. They're quite awesome though. Do 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 do. And you know the problem with not having a favorite. The problem with not having a favorite and being quite indecisive in these things is that when you need to get merch of them, you do not know what merch to have, okay? So it's like, okay, I have these different things. For example, I have like a little My Melody cup to drink from, right? But I know I like Sanrio characters, and I know I like that's My Melody cup because it's pink. But it's not specifically because it's not specifically because it's My Melody, but it's because it's pink. So what can we say about that? Like, I haven't formed a solid opinion of any of the characters, so I have to. I think you really like the design and emotion video. Yeah, you girls motivated. Also, I want to have all my commissions ready before we start Art Fight as well. So this month is Art Fight. And I've been thinking of attacking my friends in Art Fight. Have you guys heard about Art Fight? So I want to just have all the commissions good and well. And also, now I have more time. I just want to have everything ready before we can keep on going. I also have to work on a commission for Fran. I'll ask him if we can bring his commission. Cute. Let's have everything ready, you know? I'm killing two birds with one stone. You girl's a hard worker. Something you can know about Honey Labeled, you guys, is that I'm a hard worker. And I'm not giving up on any of my dreams. Never! Girl's gonna work hard, but also taking care of herself. That's something that I'm doing really. You gotta take care of yourself. Dun, 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 dun. Just cleaning up a bit of the sketch, just making it a bit more like the other one. So everything has a nice cohesion. That's what you might call it, a cohesion. So everything just kind of nice and I'm gonna search for some reference. I have a couple of tips of drawing for you guys if you want to know. The first and most important tip, and something I wish I knew when I was a bit younger, is that it's okay to search for a reference Of course, you don't want to go and copy everything exactly. That's plagiarism, and that's illegal. Sorry. But yeah, it is. But if you don't know how to draw an eye, you can search for a reference on how to draw an eye. Or you can search for somebody else's drawing. Most of my art and most of my improvement was kind of like collaging all the favorite parts of the art that I saw. So for example, I like how this person draws the ears. So I'm gonna draw the ear very similar to that. And then eventually, as I go and draw the ear and as I study like realistic ears, you will get something that's uniquely yours. But it's kind of borrowing different elements from different artists, and that's not wrong. That's totally fine. In my opinion, I think. Of course, you have to take into account if you want to improve in you and you want to keep going and being better at the drawing part of art, is to learn your fundamentals, make sure you're taking into account the 3D form, and make sure you know what you're doing when you're deforming it. And just keep drawing. And keep drawing things that you like also. You don't have to go straight forward to draw like the Mona Lisa if that's not something that you want to draw. If you want to draw cute anime girls, you can still learn a lot by drawing cute anime girls. Haven't you guys seen people like Rao, like Ina? They draw a bunch of cute anime girls and they got better. Like Sana. Yeah, it's totally valid. Hello! Hello, Nerve! Hello! Hello, everybody! Oh my god. Everyone's here. Hello! Nya hello. Very nice to see you. I'm searching for some reference. I want to make sure I'm drawing the face features quite. I want to make it so that it looks a bit more 3D. So we're gonna do that. The drawing part of drawing is actually quite important. I want to make sure of that. Why are you pranking me while I'm streaming? These people and their pranks. Whatever. Yeah, hello. Hola todos. Hello everyone. Hello. You guys like your streams on YouTube better, or do you guys like the other platform better? I want to hear your thoughts and prayers. ¿Cuál les gusta más? ¿YouTube o la otra plataforma? Which one do you guys like more? And to think that to arrive to the design, my friend who helped me do it told me first is doing Gacha Life and then would try. You know what? I think that's completely fair. I think Gacha Life is quite a good place to think about drawing. Yeah. Think about the design part. It's like people who do like OC designs in Pixar. Fair enough. Oh man, she's dark and gritty. The most edgy place to get it. Gacha Life. No, but yeah, I was never a Gacha Life kid. But my cousin was. And I always make fun of her for that. But just because I was an otaku, so we all have our things. We all have our differences. Let's celebrate our differences. Do. You guys, so beautiful. Honestly, just stay together as a little part of our souls forever and ever. It's true. I would know. I'm my Ozzy right now. There's a little ear. Doesn't have ears in the other one. She can't hear us. Please, she can't hear us. You can't hear us. She has AirPods on. I was talking a little bit with Mrs. Very Cool Psychologist, and she told me to live in the present. So from now on, I'll be living in the present. You know, it's called present because it's a present. Well, it's called present because it's a gift. Goodness. And now my present is telling me I need to draw this ear. That's not quite a bit. That's quite a big ear. Okay, she can hear everything. I think it's okay with the hair that we're gonna put in here. Now we'll just erase it. Just have to figure it out as we go. There we go. That looks nice. That looks nice. We put a bit more of the hair in here. Alright. I don't know, you guys. Gonna erase it and gonna do it again. Also, don't be scared of erasing things. It's fine to erase. That's why the eraser is there. Also, you can kind of build things up with the eraser. So, for example, if I'm drawing the little eye, I'm drawing it like this. So, like that. And I thought, oh no, my point is too thick. My bread, it's too buttery. My point is too thick. We're just gonna take this, which is the kind of transparent. Oh, you guys can't see it. Give me a sec. There we go. There we go, love. This area right here. Here on the left. You have this little transparent space where you can like kind of click it. And then you can draw it. And you will be erasing. Kind of like this. And you can make a thinner point. There we go. It's going to be transparent. So you won't have to worry about that. If you're using vectors like I am, the vectors will kind of get messed up. But I mostly don't use them too much. I just use them because if I want to change the area, if I want to make the document a bit bigger, if it's too small, it won't mess up my line art. So yeah. And also, vector layers are great if you're erasing. Honey, how are you? It's a pleasure to see you. Hi, Ronnie. Just came after being practiced a bit English Duolingo. Anyway, I hope you're well. Everything's going pretty well. It's nice to see you too. Yeah. We're getting better. Now you have your listening classes, dude. Isn't that cool? I don't know if I'm the best teacher for that, but I mean, right here. Something, huh? Oh, also, when you're using the symmetry tool, if you erase, it won't show in the other area. I have no idea how to fix that. Well, actually, I haven't searched. But a way that I found that it fixes the symmetry tool for that is that you can erase it with this little transparent thing. And then it will show up in the other side the same way. It's like something you draw, I guess. Yeah. Something you can do. There's a bunch of things in Clip Studio, even though I've been using it for, what, 6 years? There's a bunch of things I still don't know. So it's nice to think how many things you can learn while you're drawing. Quite nice, quite good. What are you guys doing here on a Thursday night? Well, how was your day? How have you been doing? You go to work? I had to go to work. Work is nice though. I like my work quite a lot. I don't like working with my finger is kind of messed up, but I do like it. I feel like if I worked drawing all day, yeah. I feel like if I worked drawing all day, I'd probably get tired of drawing. So I like working about 3 to 4 hours a day in drawing. I'll probably be working, when I finish this internship, I'll probably be working in a couple of things. At the same time, I'm kind of workaholic, as you guys can tell. I like working on different things. So like, commissions, and graphic design, and design making. Oh, did you guys see the channel? ¿Han visto el canal? Have you guys seen it? You guys like it? I changed the things so it's a little bit better. A little bit more... It's newer. Yeah, it's a new touch of paint. Everything looks nice and shiny and new. I took quite a great care to making that banner. I had to change it a bunch. Because you guys know, have you guys ever made like a YouTube banner? Or changed a YouTube banner? So the truth is, from the YouTube banner, you have about 3 different areas that have to be readable. Or you have different formats depending on where you're looking at it. So if you're looking at it in a television, the banner is gonna be shown differently than if you're looking at it in a phone, or you're looking at it in a phone or in a computer. So you have different types of banners that you can get, and so yeah, you can get these different types of banners. I had to design these different things. And it was a bit hard to get it good at first, but you know, you just gotta work hard and make it. It was a lot of trial and error. But it came out quite good. It's very pink. I love it. I love pink. I love it. I love pink. There we go. Get a little muff. I want to make the line art very nice and crispy. So we'll keep working on it as we go. Make sure everything's nice and crispy. Nice and crispy. Sadly, I cannot stay the whole night, even though I have the energy to today. I cannot. Because your girl needs to sleep, because tomorrow I want to wake up quite early. So I can do my little... I've been working out more. I've been going in the... in the bicycle. Been working on my bicycle. It's not... It's a stationary bicycle, so it's not going outside. Right now it's quite cold, so that wouldn't be a good idea. Before, I used to go to the gym, like I've told you guys a couple of times. Yeah, I used to go to the gym every day when it was summer. You know, you have a bit more time, and I had more time to go any hour I wanted, honestly. And I used to go there, do that. But after that, I started my uni, I started my classes. I got a bit too stressed, and I couldn't go because, you know, I didn't have time. I started working, started doing these things, and I couldn't have time, so I stopped going. And I was a bit sad because somebody else was helping me pay to go, you know, to the gym and get healthier. I was able to lose quite a nice amount of weight, and get stronger and get muscular. Well, a little bit more muscular. You're not gonna get muscular in like 3 months, but a bit more tone. But yeah, I miss going to the gym. Right now I'm eating a bit more protein, like I'm having a high protein diet. Mostly to just get full and still lose weight, but also to gain more muscle. Because when you start losing weight, if you guys have never had to lose weight, when you start losing weight, you start losing muscle too. So you have to make sure you're not losing muscle. So you can actually like gain muscle where you're losing weight, which is called body recomposition. It's just basically doing that. So how do you do that? With strength trainer? Strength training and eating enough protein and enough balanced meal. And working out enough. So that's kind of what I want to do. Because having more muscle is just better for our health. And I'll be able to eat a couple more things if I have more muscle. And I'm quite a foodie, you guys. Quite a foodie. I love food. I love good food. I love yummy food. I love all the food. So I definitely I definitely want more muscle so I can eat more. Same goes with working out. When you work out a lot, you can eat a bit more too. More fatty things, because, you know, you're losing more weight. You're using more carbohydrates. I'm mad. That's me. You can use more carbohydrate. I am the carbohydrate and I'm coming for you! No! Please don't for me! Dude. I like saying dude, like a surfer dude. Dude, you guys! Dude. You do not believe it, you guys. My cute VTuber is actually a surfer guy in real life? That would be a great title. What else would be a great? My cute VTuber is actually a bear in real life? I just have to do a face reveal and you guys are just gonna see an actual bear. On the other side of the screen, how would you know? How would you know? What do you mean screw face reveal, honey label? You're right here on my screen. You're right, little viewer. That's true. I'm just right here. I don't know what you're talking about. This is me. My immersion! It's ruined! You guys care about immersion? Of course I care about immersion. I don't know what immersion you're talking about. I'm always me. There we go. I'm gonna do a base of a nice inking, and then we'll be fixing it up as we go. There's a couple parts that are a bit more wonky. I think it's because my stabilization isn't as high. I usually use quite a high stabilization, and then I just let my stylus do its thing. But right now, I'm just kind of letting my hand do its thing. And you know, because I fucked up my hand isn't doing its thing too well. But that's alright. Everything can be fixed. Oh, actually, it looks quite nice. I like voluminous hair, you guys. I love our voluminous hairs. The voluminous hair. It's so cute. So nice looking. It's so fluffy. If you're gonna have a commission for me, your hair is gonna be fluffy. Fluffy. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Don't make the rules. Too bad. And if your character is bald, you're gonna have a bald, fluffy head. Like that one Baldy drawing. Baldy's Basics drawing. Like that one, yeah. That character could me. That person who drew that, me. Can you imagine? It's actually not such a bad drawing. Probably from a kid. Sometimes people just look at drawings and I'm just like, that would just be me at 12. If I was able to post my MS Paint drawings somewhere. If I was to find DeviantArt at a younger age, I would just be posting all my Hatsune Mikus. I remember my first drawing in MS Paint was a Hatsune Miku. Guys, this is just everything that I've seen when I was a kid is just who I am right now. I have not changed. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's cool. I think that's poetic. Hatsune Miku, my mom. Kaito, my dad. Get it right. They erased me. Oh, frick. I see it using this thing. You can try it again. No prob, Bob. There we go. Second time's the best anyway. There we go. Isn't that nice? Oh, something else. When you're doing inking, you don't have to go really close. Unless it's something that's quite needed for a lot of detail. And then ask you, please put a lot of detail in. Usually, being in the outside sort of part, when you're drawing, it's enough. Oh, guys, my throat is better again. Can you hear that? Oh, sorry. I killed your ear. My bad. But yeah, my throat is nice again. I can talk like a normal person. I do have to go to the throat doctor again so they can see my... Well, it's not actually the throat doctor. It's just kind of all the inside of my face doctor. Except for the eyes and the ears. Well, actually the ears, yeah. It's everything but the eyes. and the teeth. That's another doctor. I can't imagine how you choose what sort of doctor you are. Maybe the sort of thing you learn more about? The sort of body part you're more interested in? What sort of doctor would probably? I'll probably be more interested in the teeth. In teeth. I have a weird fascination for my teeth. I did save my wisdom teeth and I had them laying somewhere, and sometimes I just wash them. So yeah, I'll probably be an odontologist or something. Ding, 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 ding. And actually, I do have to take my other bottom wisdom teeth out. I don't know when I will do that though. That seems like a lot of work. Wisdom tooth removal is scary. In some other countries, you get like put under, which I would actually prefer from what I had. I do not like having to be awake while I'm getting wisdom tooth removal. The wisdom tooth that I got removed was like the worst one, so that's alright. It should be fine. I should be healing nicely. I healed well. I healed well, but it was scary hearing the thing and smelling it, and it kind of hurt. It was bad. And then the days after, I had to be with like a huge gap in my tooth. Scary. But yeah, I probably have to get that one. It's bothering me a bit again. My bones are fine. I don't have any problem with that, but I have a small jaw. I have a small teeth. So I have to get them all removed, probably. Just to make more space for everything. Just to make more space. I could keep a couple there, because maybe I don't wash my teeth properly when I'm older, and then I just have to take both of them out. No. Girl, I haven't gotten a teeth removed yet. Neko, hi! Hi, hello. How are you doing? How you doing? ¿Cómo estás? How? I'm good. Everybody's here. Hi, nice to see you. You guys will wait to just see little old me. Do you miss me that much? Yeah, I'll be streaming from here on YouTube from here on out. You'll be able to catch the bot too. Yeah. I like YouTube more because you can keep the bots. In my other channels, I couldn't really keep the bots for a while, so I had to save them and post them, and I didn't really have that much time. So now we can just keep them here. And I have a cute little thumbnail. And you can watch them again and again and again when you miss Honey Label. You just watch it again. I'm right here. I'm right here. Good dude. There you go. Looking super cute, actually. Quite like it. But I do feel maybe we can make the jaw a little bit bigger. It's looking a bit more young, but I think she's a bit older, so make her look a little bit more mature. So we can make the jawline sharper, I imagine. Get to the side. Sharper to the sides. There we go. Maybe sharper this way and the other way. That's nice. That's nice. A bit more here. Just a bit more here. In it. There we go. A bit more. Oh, fuck. Oh. My fan. Fan's turned off. Where are my pants? My pants. Dun, 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 dun. And I was wondering why my throat was so bad. Now I'm talking here and I realize I scream every like 3 seconds. How did they just calm down? Please calm down. You're too crazy. Crazy. She's so crazy. I love her. Yeah. Just gonna work a little bit more on this part of the hair. A little bit more in here. Make sure everything's nice and clean. I kind of struggle with cleanness on drawing. So I have to learn how to clean a bit more my lines. Make sure everything's nice and pretty. And have a good base for putting on the colors. But I think everything looks quite nice. The moth area, I think I'll keep it like this, and then I'll add a bit more detail when we go to the painting part. Because if I do draw the parts here with the inking, it might look a bit weird when I put the painting on top. It might look a bit softer with that paint. But I'll clean up, make sure everything's... Nice. It's a nice little moth. Supposed to be a moth. There's little moth areas here. Couple moths with... Oh. I'll talk when I get you. When I get you, little dog. When I get you. I'm gonna smooch. I'm gonna smooch you, and then you're not ever never gonna back. Now I'm mad. What can you do? This is just the truth of living where I live. Now they've been working on everywhere here where I live. I think in the whole country. Well, in the whole capital, now that they're getting close to elections, everybody's just trying to finish their things. They're like trying to finish all the things that they haven't done. They're just procrastinated all this 4 years, and now they're just trying to finish everything just last minute. So now they're just turning everything around. Yeah, I almost got run over. I'll tell you guys a story. Basically, I came back, okay, from my work, and I was really tired. I was really sleepy, like I've told you guys, okay? And when you're really sleepy, you're kind of stupid. I mean, you realize you're kind of dumb. So I went to the bus. I took the bus, and I was coming out the bus, and everything was good. And I thought, okay, I want to buy a couple of things to make my protein bars. So I had to go to a store in front of a place, and so I had to cross the street. And the street that I crossed was close to my house, so the street was one way. But then, of course, I just looked the way where I'm supposed to cross the street, right? You see where the cars are coming from. But turns out, they had just decided to, like, shut down the other way of the street. So now the street was double way, out of nowhere. And also, they had taken out all of, like, the things that they stopped the cars, like the car stopper, so people couldn't go as fast. So now I was just having to play fucking, like, one of those games, like Ducky Ducky Go, like those games where you're like a little frog, and you have to get, like, not run over. That was basically what I was playing without realizing. And I almost got run over by a woman that was like this. It wasn't actually, thank you for the woman to actually look, because she was not looking at her phone. Because if somebody was looking at their phone, which they do a lot, okay, don't look at your phone when you're driving. Don't be stupid. But people look at their phone all the time. They get distracted. I was just walking right there. I got off, and she had to stop. Oh, I almost got run over again, and I got so spooked. I was like, how would I know? How would I know they would just decide to put the... It's such a dangerous situation. I have no idea why they did it like that. But I guess they're just doing everything because they have to finish. That's the time I almost got run over. I almost gotten run over like 3 times. This 2 months, like 3 months. That's too much. I've never gone almost run over that much. I have no idea what's going on. And the thing is that I've been crossing way better. I've been taking way more care of how I'm crossing. But people are just driving worse. They're just driving worse. They don't give a fuck. They don't give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 fuck. So I don't want to become a pancake. So I'll just have to be extra mega hyper careful now. Just have to wait like 3 hours. And I'm not the type of reckless, like, jaywalking person. I wait for the thing to turn red. Okay? I wait for the thing to turn red. I don't care about waiting. But, like, these people just come out of nowhere. They just come out of nowhere. How am I supposed to know? That unfair. They're just coming out of nowhere. I don't want to get run over. I don't want. I need wants to live a little bit more. Yeah, that's basically it. So just be careful, you guys. Don't be like me. Don't get almost run over a couple times. Be even more careful because people are stupid. Not because you're stupid. Sometimes you are. Sometimes you're not. But most of the time just because other people are pretty dumb. You have to take care of yourself. Can't believe it. I'm trying to figure out what that happens when I get my driver's license. I haven't gotten my driver's license yet. Where I live, it's not that common to get your driver's license earlier. In other countries, I think in the United States, for example, it's normal to get your driver's license at 16. Over here, you can only get it at 18, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But even so, most of the people and most of the friends that I know do not have the driver's license. Because you can get most places here in Lima with a bus. And it's usually even cheaper, so people just don't really care about that. Unless you have like a family, you have to get places or your works needs it. But apart from that, most people will get a driver's license when they're a bit older and they have their own cars. After that, no, it's not that. Before that, it's not that usual. You won't see that much. So I don't have a. But my parents wish I did, because that would be a bit easier when they had to go somewhere. But driving in Lima is kind of a nightmare. I don't want to drive in Lima. It's like one of the worst cities for traffic. There's a lot of cool things in Lima. Driving is not one of them. You have your beautiful historic center. Honey, Flid! What are you doing in my chat? Guys, what is this guy doing in my chat? I'm scared. Hello? It is I, Honey Label. In youtube.com, Honey Label. Yeah. It is one of one of my oldest followers. So yeah. Used to bully them, really bully him a lot. Now I'm nicer. I'm nicer to everybody. Vine a chismosear porque metértelo es algo que no quiero. That's not good. That's not good. You gotten into bad I call it the bad friendships. You enter the dark zone. Evilness inside you. You have to purge. I'm just working on a drawing right now. Just drawing here. You can watch the bots too. I've been working. The girls almost broke her finger. I did feel the time. Have I told you guys why I have like a bionic finger right now? It's not really a bionic finger. Kind of like a finger holder. So I'll tell you, Split. I'll tell you. So I have a finger holder right now because I fell on my finger. Okay, my butt fell on my finger because I had to go backwards because somebody was about to smash me over with a car. I almost got run over before this one. Okay, that's the problem. I don't know what's going on in this world. I don't think it's my fault. I don't think it's me. I think people are just stupid and they drive bad. Yeah, I was literally there, and there was no one. And then this person kind of goes like all full. They go just all full, like they were just trying to get me. I don't fucking know where they were going. Okay, there's nothing more important. You're not a fucking ambulance. You're not a fucking ambulance. You don't have to go that fast. Like nobody's gonna die if you don't get there. You're like a band. What do you have in there that's so important? Nothing. Anyways, he's there, and then this band goes, and Brett almost runs me over. Comes from the side, doesn't fucking wait for anybody, because I was actually in a place where you're supposed to cross. So when somebody's supposed to cross and someone's crossing first, you're supposed to stop, right? You can fucking stop. No, they were just going full throttle. No cares. I had to come backwards so I don't get run over. And I fell on my butt. Okay, I fell on my butt. And I fell on my finger. And my finger got pretty badly hurt. Okay, pretty badly hurt. And I had to go and get my finger checked by somebody make sure nothing but is broken because it really, really hurt. Now I have my finger in a little biotic finger, so just to hold it up. Yeah, guys. Don't fall on your fingers. Look while you cross. Fall on your finger. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. I'm gonna save this. It's looking quite cute. I like this. This is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I'll think about making a couple of my arts for my covers. I should be making my covers. Biggest problem with the covers, like I've said before, it's just the music, the mixing. So I will have to pay somebody to mix. Because I do want to have good covers. But, you know, my mic is not the best. And I can draw the arts. For example, for Decoden songs. Decoden, right? 27. I think they call Deconina. There we go. Deconina song. A lot of them don't have like very complicated MBs in terms of drawing. Like the drawings are quite pretty, but they don't move too much, so I could probably do that myself. I'm gonna learn a bit of Premiere and do a couple of the covers for that, but you know, the videos. Probably do that. But yeah, the problem is just the mixing. If you don't mind a little bit bad at mixing, I could probably do something. You know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It can just be me. Oh. There you go. Improving this lining. I was looking at somebody complaining about commission. And it was this beautiful drawing, but when you got closer, you can kind of see a couple of the lines, like the liners just kind of doing like this thing. And they were like, yeah, but this is so like messy. And I was like, girl, who the frick is gonna look that closely to the drawing? Are you gonna use it for like, I don't know, 100 meter print or something? Like, no. And also, all the drawings from this artist had the same finish. So this person was just expecting something that wasn't from this artist. So like, if you go deep and you see a couple paintings, if you get like really far, have you ever seen a painting in real life? If you guys have seen it, when you go close, you can see the paint strokes. Normal. Unless you're like one of those incredibly highly skilled and when a lot of time artists that just try to like make everything just perfect. But most of the time, people will use it as profile pictures of these things. So you don't need like mega perfect line art. I do like making like really clean line art personally, because that's my style. But some people don't have that. So like they were asking these artists and calling them unprofessional, which is stupid. And I see all these people who do not draw, and they were just Twitter users who do not draw, just complaining about it. I was like, no, guys. It's like normal. It's normal to have a little bit of messy lines if everything else was beautiful. Okay? Everything else, the painting, everything, and the lines didn't even... You had to like get really, really close in there to be able to see it. So they were just kind of trying to find something to complain about. Sometimes people just try to find something to complain about. It's like people complaining about a pizza. It's like saying, oh, why did my Papa John's pizza come with a little pepper? I don't want the pepper. I'm allergic to the pepper. Like, that's part of the appeal of the pepper, of what you ask when you come with a Papa John's pizza. Like, you didn't ask for the pepper to be removed. But they're like, no, but why would you put that in? If it's like, no. Please. Good. People. Now, thankfully, I've had quite wonderful commissioners all my commission life. I work really hard to be able to meet all that expectation. Some people are just annoying. They happen to by drawing. I've never gotten that. Thankfully. Quite kind people. Oh. everything's good right now. Nice and clean. It has the areas of chateaus. I could make it a little bit bigger on the sides. Everything. I should be trying more honey. I was looking at some of the PNGs I had to use for the channel, and I realized I don't have that much. I have like a couple. For original classic flavored honey, I'm gonna be calling them that. You know, have you guys seen it? If you're new and you're watching the blog, probably haven't seen classic honey. But this is like B2. Like, have you guys heard about Miku? It's like B2 honey. But yeah, and this classic honey, I have a lot of drawings of her, because she was the main for bit. But this new honey, I don't have too many drawings. Not many, like, the maid one, I'm kind of iffy about. I'm not quite sure why. There's something that doesn't quite fit in the look that I wanted. I'll probably overpaint it. It's, like, well done. Don't get me wrong, honey label from the past. But I do think there's something in the face that feels kind of off. Maybe it's the anatomy. Maybe it's a little bit too flat. Maybe it looks like a sticker. I'll just check that out. Maybe redraw it. And yeah, that's just a bit of what we're doing. Apart from that, yeah, I probably need to draw more honey. But, you know, it's art fight. You gotta draw other people's. Oh, maybe I could do a honey reference. That'd be nice. They draw a reference for me, so they can use it for art fight. Yeah. We can make a little art fight thing. Oh, I was thinking, you guys, next, tomorrow. No. This Saturday will be, little spoilers, we'll be starting our series Honey Tries. Well, I'll be trying something new every Saturday. I'm still thinking about what I'm gonna try, but I'll make sure to bring another, like, it will be hand cam, so you'll be able to see my hands, and I'll be trying something new every Saturday. And we'll make it a little series where I can kind of edit it and make it a little YouTube video, hopefully. We'll see how everything goes. Hopefully I'm quite well. And hopefully Saturday I'm healthy and good. But yeah, that's a bit of the plan. Honey Tries. I'll be trying something new. If you guys have any ideas of what I could try, I'll be open to your ideas. So anything you think might be good and fitting, and you may want me to try, that it's like reasonable to try in like a couple days. You know, don't ask me for something too difficult. But yeah, if you want that. Not games either. I'm thinking about making it kind of a variety show. So a couple examples, like origami. I couldn't do origami right now because of my finger, you know. It's not really origami finger right now. Like Honey Tries baking brownies. Honey Tries Honey Tries painting. Honey Tries flipping cars. Something like that, right? That's a bit of the idea that I have for Honey Tries. So if you guys have any ideas, you can totally tell me. I'll be very open to you guys' ideas. I'm gonna draw a silhouette for this little orca here. Silhouette. Making it in another layer. Make sure it's separated. There we go. I'll save it. Control S. Make sure everything's quite saved and nice. Make sure to save your files, guys. You do not want it to go haywire and have all your files be corrupt and such. And one day. I've lost a couple files, definitely. One time I lost a file while I was working on it for a final work. You guys can imagine how bad I felt. I had to almost redraw everything. Bad. Oh man. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that happening ever to me. That's the sentence structure. Okay. Draw a little bit more. I had a lot of ideas for art fight. I kind of made a sketch just to warm up for a character's drawing for my friend. And hello, Honey Label from Honey Label channel. How are you doing? Hi, Pantufos for Pantufos channel. How are you doing? I'm doing quite well. I'm trying right now. Quite a grandiose time. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing quite well too. My finger's kind of hurting right now, so I'll probably stop in a bit. And make sure I'm able to give it a little rest as it heals. Poor little finger. I've been kind of messing it up. I did play Splatoon right after the day after I got my finger, so that's probably why it got bad. Don't do that, you guys. Don't play with your Switch after you get your finger beaten. Alright? Do not use your joysticks. You're gonna get your finger bad. Your finger pretty. Oh. Beep, 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 beep. Hopefully this is no copyright. Help! Help! Help me! Help! Oh, okay. Not copyright. Got scared! Got scared! Get me out of here. Okay. You guys also want to get copyright stranded on the channel. But I'm a good bear. I'm a good bear. Great bear, actually. I'm the best bear. Go. Looking quite nice. It's gonna need a little bit of work, but fine. I'm gonna work on this like this. Silhouettes are hard, you guys. Silhouettes are quite hard. They're pretty hard. Hard to get right. But that's alright. Honey Label's the best. Honey Label can do anything. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Miau miau. ¿Ustedes qué les gusta más? ¿Ustedes les gusta más el YouTube o les gusta más el Twitch? El what do you guys like more? Nadie me ha respondido. ¿Cómo se atreven? How dare you? Nobody's replied to me about the preference. How dare they? I just want to know. I just want to know. I'm curious. I'm a curious little bear. I don't know. I wanna know. Oh. I wanna know. I wanna know. No. What is love? Alright. Got it. We got it, you guys. We got it. There we go. Looking cute. I'm looking cute. That's looking really pretty. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't expect anything. Like my psychologist says, don't expect anything. Then you get surprised by good things. Good things happen. So, actually quite good. Even if it turned out a bit bad, I could just like erase and do it again. That's a good thing about commission. Oh, that's a good thing about digital art. You just kind of do it a bunch of times. Figure it out as you go. But yeah. I'm gonna move a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. These are a great commission for our great cover. And yeah. Let me go right back. That should be all for today for the drawing part. Here we go. I'm almost... Why are they so... They're so close. Yeah. How do you guys like the stream? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? What do you thought? What do you think? I actually quite liked it. I had a great time. I feel like I'm getting a bit more used to streaming in English. That's great. also streaming while I'm drawing. I do think inking is a little bit less brain consuming, so I'll probably do that a bit more when I'm on my stream. Because, you know, inking, you kind of have already an idea of the drawing that you're gonna have to do instead of sketching from zero. So I can use all my brain cells to draw the base drawing, and then I can do the inking while I'm talking. Kind of using my other brain cells, but the other side of my brain, you know, the more, you know, work with the flow sort of side of my brain. Yeah, I had quite a lot of fun. This will be today's stream. I cannot stay up too late, or else I will get very sleepy at work tomorrow, and you guys don't want me to get run over if I get too sleepy and I can't see the sides of the clock. So make sure you're always looking both sides and wait for at least like 20-30 seconds. Okay? Be careful out there. People are crazy. Anyways, it's been a very cool, very nice, very beautiful pleasure to see you, you guys. Bye bye. またね。おやすみなさい、みんな。元気だね。みんな、おやすみなさい。お願いします。お願い。本当にお願い。またね。またね。Good morning. Good night. Good night. またね。またね。